Hey, bitches. Okay, so it's a different background that I'm sure you noticed. I'm gonna be working with a bunch of different, I'm gonna keep changing it to see what I like because I didn't like the red, and I know it's sure as hell I'm not gonna like this. But just work with me and we'll grow together. I wanted to make a video today because an incident had happened earlier this week involving professionalism. Now, I go to school to do hair, and we have a lot of students, and everyone, of course, is just starting. Every pro is an amateur at some point, right? Um, and every now and then, a client will come in who's just a complete asshole, and it's not really cool when you're dealing with a client that seems to not like anything that you do. Like it's really hard on you in anything when you're doing something to please someone and they just keep saying no, it's bad, it's bad. It's rude to just go to a student and just be like, oh, this is horrible, it's bad, I'm disappointed, and say things that way. You can be like, I would prefer it a little lighter. Can we get lighter from here? You should work with whoever you're doing it with in any situation. If you're working with someone else in general, the general public, if you're working as a team, you need to communicate and be like, oh, we should do this to improve this. You don't just be like, oh, this is horrible, I'm disappointed, and all that stuff. That's just not fucking cool, and you look like a bitch. Yeah, and that's not really cool. And speaking of that shit, um, the New Year's coming. God bless. Happy New Year. Woo, I'm getting old. But people like that you have in your life that are negative, you should probably definitely leave behind. Um, it's a new year and you really should reinvent yourself all all the time. Change is good, change is inevitable. You should embrace it. And it'll be hard to just forget about people and be like, "Oh, you were this, you were that." Like that it's not that simple. Well, for me it's not. You have to constantly remind yourself why you're leaving certain people behind because it can get tough. Only keep positive people around you that want to see you succeed because that's the most important thing. Most important thing. I read somewhere that you were like the average of the top 5 people you spend the most time with. And if that's true, why would you surround yourself with people that are just unmotivated and not happy? Like, don't become one of those people. There's I think more than 6 billion people in the world now. And do you really want to be one of those people that abandoned their dreams just because no one believed in you or just gave up on yourself? Like, don't do it. Like, you're the kings and queens of your lives. So just rule that shit with an iron fist and fuck you, you're not helping me. Bye. But don't be an opportunist because that shit ain't cute either. God bless. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to make this video because it's just be kinder. Like don't be a fucking asshole when you meet people and know that every day they're going through something too. You're not the only person that struggles in life. And just because you're struggling, that doesn't mean you have to make it harder for anyone else. What you really need to do is suck it and be like, oh, maybe I should have a better outlook on things and maybe that'll change my fucking attitude. Because you are in charge of your own happiness and a lot of times people seem to forget that. And my sister actually reminded me that a few times. God bless her soul. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video because I said I was going to. Rocking my little grandma mohawk. Blessed be. But yeah. Um, comment, subscribe, thumbs up if you like it. If not, well, sorry, you can't please them all. And I will see you all in the new year with a new hair color, by the way. Guess what it is? I bet you can't.